Hey, love bugs, it's Yvonne, the Motivator Man, and welcome to Dear Daughter, the mother of all shows. I am so glad you decided to tune in today because I want to talk to you about something that's really dear to my heart and is very important to you. I want to talk to you about your friends, your fake friends. So you're saying, come on, Miss Yvonne, my friends aren't fake. Well, you know what? Let's go through some scenarios and let's see how true your friends really are. Because, you could be there for your friends and your friends can be there for you, but are they really there when you need them? Case in point, this is the one I love more than anything else. Every time you put your key in that car, she boom right in the shotgun seat. And when you pull up to the gas station, hey girl, you got $5 for gas? I ain't got no money for no gas. Now, the first time you ask her, okay, she's your friend. You're not going to let her walk to the mall. Second time you ask her, okay, money may be a little tight. Third time you ask her, you have an eyebrow up. And the fourth time you ask her, you definitely know that this chick is using you for a car, and you let her know, unless you have no less than $5. I cannot be your personal Uber or Lyft driver, because basically that's what you are at this point. You're her transportation. She's not your friend. You're just her transportation, and she's using friendship as a guise to be in your car. And why is this detrimental to you? Because while you're driving, you're entwining her in your life. You're telling her all your deepest, darkest secrets because of the fact that that's your friend. And a little bit later on, I'm going to give you insight into that running your mouth with someone who's not your friend. But let's just go on. So the chick that's hopping in the passenger seat saying she's your friend but never have any gas money, that's a fake friend, because a friend is always going to have your back. So if you have a nickel, and your friend has a nickel, the two of y'all are supposed to have a dime. You get what I'm saying here? It's not that, well, I have a nickel and you have a nickel and so what? No. Y'all get that ice pop for a dime and you split it. I'm dating myself because ain't no 10-cent ice pop. But that's the way it was when I was a kid. We all chipped in and put all our stuff together, and we all had a little piece of that one item, and we were good because we were friends. So we didn't need it all to ourselves. We wanted to eat it together. We wanted to eat that ice pop together. So it's okay. We only had a little piece. Now, we did fight over who had the biggest piece. And the person who put in the most money usually got the biggest piece, but still shared. Sharing is part of friendship. And it's not just your money, it's also your time. If every time you need somebody to talk to or a shoulder to cry on, or, just somebody to listen to you, and this person just doesn't have time. But every time crisis hits this person and she's calling you and you're like, okay, I was going to visit Jimmy, but, I'll stay home with you because, you're depressed, or, I was going to go to the store. I saw these shoes, but, you're not feeling all right. Do you want to come to the store with me? No. Okay. So we'll just, I'll come over to your house and we'll sit and we'll watch TV or play some games or whatever. You're always there for them and they're not there for you. So you're a better friend to them than they can even fathom. But when the time comes around and maybe, Jimmy broke your heart or whatever, hey girl, I'm feeling really bad. Well, girl, my mama said that we going out to eat. So, I'll call you when I get back. And there's never a phone call because she really doesn't care about your feelings. Now let's get to them boyfriends. If you have a boyfriend and every time you have one, this person has something to say about them, put your eyebrow up. Why? Because you may be able to pick a doozy once. You may even pick a doozy twice. But every boy that comes into your life, I'm sorry, because some of you are older, so every young man that comes into your life is, oh, he ain't no good. He's ugly. He's messing with so-and-so. He's just going to treat you wrong. You put that eyebrow up and you wonder why this chick always has something negative. I will tell you why. Because she wants to be with him. And she either has been, will be, or currently is. Don't you tell me no. I'm telling you. Listen to this old bird. I done flap my wings a whole lot more than y'all have. I'm telling you. She wants him, she had him, or she's going to have him. And she's setting you up to leave the picture so she can be with him. So don't be shocked. If, oh, he's so ugly. And you see them sneakers he's wearing? And 3 months later, you happen to go to the mall and guess who's hanging on his arm? And you're like, oh, hi, Benita. Hi, Rashawn. And she's like, oh, hey, girl. All snuggled up with him. And he's sitting there looking like the cat that got caught. It was set up. And you just didn't know it. You have to have your female friends around you that you can trust around any guy that's in your life. Because if you can't trust her around your boyfriend, you can't trust her at all. If you didn't know that, I'll say that again. For those in the back that may be chatting while I'm talking, if you can't trust your girlfriend around your boyfriend, then you don't need her around you. Absolutely never. Never, never, never. Here's the one that really gets me. Oh, she's always talking about me to other people because she ain't your friend. But no, she's my friend. I don't know why she's always saying these bad things about me because she's not your friend. Well, I just think it's that, no one ever showed her what a real friend is. That ain't your job because that's not your friend. Friends don't talk about other friends badly behind their back. Friends will come straight to your face. Okay. You ever have an outfit on that just may be a little bit, but you thought it was cute? And so you came out the room and your friend was like, oh, girl, you got on blue, green, yellow, and purple. Choose 2 colors and let the other 3 be a struggle on another day. That's a friend. But to say, oh, you look horrible. That's not a friend. That's not a friend because that would hurt your feelings. What I said previously about, let the other 3 pick a struggle, you choose 2 of those colors, the 2 of you can laugh at that. And your question will be, it really looked that bad? And your friend will be like, it didn't look bad. It just looked like you were bleeding, like all the colors was running together. See, that you can come back from. And a friend knows that when you have to give hard information, you gotta buffer it with either humor or love or some way for you to take it. I tell you a story, and I've told you many, many times, I struggle with anger from time to time. It's a whole lot better now, but when I was younger. And I've even lost jobs because of it. And I was talking to a girlfriend of mine. Now, we're grown women, children, that grown. And I was saying how I had told a coworker off. And I sat there so proud. And I told her, and she couldn't even say nothing because I let her have it. That whole conversation. And my friend, and I was doing her nails at the time, she just picks her head up and says, Yvonne, you've been doing this way too long. When you gonna stop this? Child, that thing hit me so hard. And I thought about it for weeks to come. Now, you see the way she gave me that information? She gave that to me because she was concerned about my behavior. And she knew me to be a better person than that. So she wanted to speak to the person I was. But she wanted me to understand my behavior was unacceptable. So now I don't have to let me find out. That is not even part of my personality. None of that no more. And if I tell you off now, I do it in such a professional way that you walk away and you've been cut, but the building's still standing, the bricks are still intact, the windows haven't been blown out, the fire department hasn't been called because there's a 5-alarm fire. And you see what the difference is. And the difference is because a friend of mine spoke to something in me that needed to be changed with love, and that's my friend Tanya. Hey, Tanya, if you see this, love you, girl. We are thick as thieves. We have raised our children together. We have been friends for, oh my goodness, over, I'll say 20 some odd years. And she knows who I am and she speaks to that. That's a friend. You want friends that are going to go the long haul. I still have my best friend from college. We speak all the time. If we don't speak on Facebook, we're talking on the phone. I'm 59. I met her when I was 20. So we're talking about 39 years of friendship. My very first close friend, which was a guy, 11 years old. We've been friends since we were 11. I was just on the phone from yesterday for like 3 or 4 hours. Another friend who's a guy, because, I'm a guy's girl. I was a tomboy. We met, I was 14. He was 15. We're still friends. We're still friends. That's solid friendship, not this mess that's going around now. If you have to keep pulling daggers out of your back from someone, that's not your friend. That is not your friend. You're supposed to feel safe. Your feelings are supposed to be safe with your friends. Your body is to be safe with your friend. Your emotions are supposed to be safe with your friend. Your thoughts are supposed to be safe with your friend. If they are not, that is not your friend. Stop associating yourself with other young ladies just because they may be popular, they may be pretty, or they may know the right people or have the right clothes and all of that. Stop being so drawn in by what you can see and take a moment and listen to these chicks when they're talking. And then you'll see if you want them to be your friend, because if they're not a good friend to someone else, they're not going to be a good friend to you. So we're going to take this break. We'll come back and I'm going to discuss with you some more things about friendship and what it should be and how to know them fake friends. Make sure you come back after the break.
The only Magnifico the Magnificent. He will do the super back and forth, up and down, triple somersault. The only such somersault done anywhere, by anyone in any place in the world. And there he goes. He made it. What a man. Say, but there's Joe the Schmo. He doesn't look very happy about the whole thing. He's going to try the super somersault, too. And better be careful, Joe. And there he goes, and Joe says no. But why, Joe? Joe says no again. Oh, Joe, you schmo. Don't be a schmo, Joe. Be in the know, Joe. Religion and race just don't count in this place. So be in the know, Joe, wherever you go, Joe. Remember that, Joe. You won't fall on your face.
Hi, I'm David Axterby of Long Island Telecom. We are your cellular superstore. We have the best in no-contract cellular on every carrier in the United States. We also do portable MiFi units, home phone service. We could beat your cable company at their own game by providing you very inexpensive TV, and we are a Sirius XM dealer as well. We can create a website for you, give you a special corporate email, and we do credit card processing. 631-833-9679.
Hey, love bugs. I'm so glad that you came back. And while we were on break, did you take a moment to really think about the friends, the girls that you have in your life, and even, the males that's in your life? Because like I told you, I was a guy's girl, and most of my friends, even to this day, are still guys. I just see them as being more trustworthy, and they're not as catty, and there's not as much competition. But I hope you had a chance to think about your friends and just to weigh in on them. Are they there for you, or are they only there for you? You know what I mean? Because you have something to give them. I wanted to talk to you about people talking behind your back. Don't worry about that. Let them just keep talking. You know why? Because when you talk, it's air. And that air will push you to your success. So let them just keep talking about you behind your back. You ain't got to worry about it. You don't see them. That's why your eyes are in front of your head and not in your back, because you don't need to look at your past. You just need to look forward. But there's an old saying, and I'm really, really deep Southern. I'm from the bottom, and the bottom in the bayou isn't just from Mississippi. I'm from Alabama, and we're real country. I mean, really, really country. Like, so country that my mother used to eat the cornbread and the collard greens with her hands. Yeah, that's out back in the day. She don't do it no more. Don't tell her I told you that either. She killed me. But real country. And there's a saying that a dog that will bring a bone will carry a bone. And what that means is someone will bring information to you about someone else. They'll take the information you tell them about you and take it to someone else too. So you have to watch those that's in your face saying, oh, did you see her? Or guess what happened to her? Or guess who she's dating? Or guess what she's doing? Because when you say something, it's going back. And it's not going back the way you said it or the way you meant it. You could, express to your friend, I'm thinking about maybe going all the way with James. She can't wait to run and tell somebody, oh yeah, you know what? Yvonne's going to have sex with James. She told me she's going to have sex. That's not what I said. I said I was thinking about going all the way. All the way to me could be all the way different to her. But she wants a really good story. It's so sad because all you young girls want a really good story. How do you know? All of y'all got the bundles. All of y'all got the waist trainers. All of y'all got the little bags. I'm so glad you took them dogs out them bags. I don't know what to do. I was sick and tired of seeing teacup Yorkies and toy poodles in these designer bags that didn't even have $5.65 in it, but you have a $1,500 dog in a $600 pocketbook, and you don't even have $2,400 in your bank account. But that's a whole other show. You're gonna have to keep watching me so you can catch that one. But you know what I mean. The person that just running their mouth all the time, telling your business and not even telling it straight. You have to be careful. You have to be careful who you share your information with. I talked earlier about, you drive in the car and you with your friend and you're just telling all of your business, and all you doing is giving them just a really good playbook, to tell your business. You're giving them such a great story to tell somebody else. It's like it's your life to play, and now they're being the narrator for it. And they make it much more exciting than it really is, because that's just their position on life. Hopefully women will come to a point, young girls will come to a point where they grow up to be women, where we do something more than just tear each other down and talk about each other behind each other's back. I pray to live for the day that we all lock arms in unity, and it doesn't matter what your color is, what your nationality, what your religious background is, that we as women that have vaginas and breasts that can give birth to babies will lock arms in sisterhood and uplift each other instead of trying to tear each other down. And you know what? You young ones are our future, and you guys have the ability to do it. You have the ability to change the framework of fake friends. You can stand up and show someone what a true friend is, and you can stand up and say, I'm not going to take you as a fake friend. Sometimes when you call somebody on a carpet, it will definitely change their life. Let them know you're not a good friend to me. And you're not a good friend to me because, you talk behind my back, or you told my business to other people and it wasn't even the truth. You told what you wanted to tell. Or, hey, listen, I was dating him first and you're supposed to be my friend, which means that he is definitely hands off. Okay, let's talk about that for a minute. Any guy that you date, if there's even a guy that you like, if that girl is your friend, He don't even look good to her. Absolutely. Don't tell me I'm wrong. I am right. I am right. I am right. Another best friend of mine that I grew up with, we lost contact when she went off to college, and now she lives in Georgia. And I just watch her do some stuff because she's a film producer and she's got a lot of good films underneath her belts. Every time I see her name, I feel very proud. But my best friend growing up, another female that lived around the corner, there was this guy. He was tall, 6'5". He was honey complexion. He was slender, and he had a beard before all the other guys. He was so fine. Every time I saw him, I would just melt. And he liked me. Can you imagine? He liked me. And I mean, we, like in our 20s, we were so in love, so in love. And I talked about this guy, and I talked about him so much. You knew what he looked like before you saw him. So I used to race cars, and we were racing to, hey, what's wrong with you talking about? I used to race cars. Child, please, I did less stuff, but yeah, I used to race cars. So we were racing to White Castles. Sunrise Highway in Massapequa, straight open road, child. Whew, used to hit 120 all the time. So I turned that corner, went into the White Castle. I just knew I won. I walk in, and he's like, oh, I already ordered. I'm like, dang, I lost again. My girlfriend is there. She says to me, that's, I'm going to say his name because everybody knew I was in love with Tommy Penn. Oh, that's Tommy Penn. He looked just the way you said he did. I said, he fine, ain't he? She said, no, he ugly as hell because he's your boyfriend. That's a friend. Now that's a friend. Yeah, hands off. Hands off. Hands off. If that's the guy you like, I don't care if you're 20 now and you liked him, even if he didn't like you, and you're 50 years old and you and your friend now are divorced, and he steps to your friend, she better remember that in your 20s, you liked him and it's all bets off. Yeah, that's how deep friendship runs. That's how it runs. You want the best for the person that's your friend, and they are to want the best for you too. And if they don't, then you know what? You don't have to wrap them up and drop kick them off this, off the balcony, but you do have to wrap them up and put them in a place that's not friendship. Now you can still hang out with them because they, you like them. They're good people. They're just not a good friend. So you can go to dinner, you can chill, you can do girls' day, but please shut your mouth. Don't tell them none of your business. Please don't let them around your boyfriend. And only if you feel like giving her a ride once in a while, because if you do it all the time, you're not getting any gas money. A friend is not someone to use you. And to be a good friend, you're not to be used. So before we get out of here, let's recap. Your friends are people who have your back. No matter what you go through, no matter where you go, they're right there with you. Your friendships, real friendships, last the test of time. Like my girl, Tracy, we have been friends since 1982. And we met because she was introducing me to a guy who thought I was fine, and she couldn't wait to see me. And her response was like, oh, she ain't all that. Can you imagine? We became friends from that. All right. They last the test, test of time. They last. They have longevity. They're people that you can depend on no matter what, whether it's money or it's affection. They got you. They have your best interest. And the most important, when you're in the wrong, a real friend will tell you how to get right. Story of Tanya told me about my behavior. And because of that conversation, my behavior changed. Those are good friends. Those aren't fake friends. Don't pick your friends because of what you think they can do for you. Pick your friends for what they can do for you. And that is uplift you, motivate you, keep you going, listen to you, love you. I love my friends. That's why they've been around so long. They are so dear to me. When COVID hit, and all of us are single, can you believe it? We started making that chain phone call. We made sure we spoke once a week because all of us live alone. All of us are single. We date people, whatever. But we wanted to make sure that if anything happened, it wasn't that the person was dead and buried by the time we found out, that we would know immediately because we're talking to each other once a week to make sure that if something happened, oh yeah, they went in the hospital. Oh really? What hospital? Okay, let's pray. Oh, let's send something. Okay, do we need to go to their apartment and do something? Do we need to interact with their children? Do we need to interact with their parents or their sisters or their brothers? Because that's just how, close we are. That when COVID hit, we became very fearful for each other, and we wanted to make sure that we were there to help if needed. Those are friends. Those are friends. When a disaster hits, your friend. And I met a very good friend through a disaster, New York Sandy, and I was working for New York Sandy through that whole disaster time. And a redhead girl, she's gray now. She killed me for saying that. Big mouth like me. I really didn't even want to interact with her because I was supposed to be in this job just for a little bit of time. It was a transitional job. And she just wouldn't leave me alone. She just wouldn't go away. You have the people that just wouldn't go away. Be careful, because those people just won't go away because they really, really want to be in your life. So I want you to think about your friends and make sure you're a good friend. And stay tuned. Come on back. I love talking to y'all. I hope y'all like listening to me. Until next time, love bugs, hug, smooches, and kisses. I'll see you next time.